Excellent question. Caitlyn Clark, she actually gave me this hat with her signature and number 22 on there. That's her number. And if Stephen Curry, if Stephen Curry, if he had given me a hat, he would have been maybe my favorite. But I'm going with Caitlyn. How did it feel? It felt spectacular. I went into a bookstore, actually I saw it in the Times book review. The publisher didn't tell me ahead of time. And I thought it was a mistake because it was number 6. And so I went to a local bookstore. And one of the things that some authors will do, I'm one of them, is we go in and we'll count the books. And I knew there had been like 12 and there was like 7 there. So I said, maybe the thing in the Times is actually correct, although their list is frequently incorrect. And so while I'm there, a woman came up and she was picking up the book and going through it. And this is a true thing. If for most authors, if you pick up our book and we'll watch you, and if you put it down, it kind of breaks our heart. And but if you buy it, it makes the rest of our day. So this woman, she's looking at, Along Came a Spider and blah, and then she walks down an aisle with the book, and she slid it into her pocketbook. She stole it. And all I could think of, does this count as a sale? My publisher says no. Have I ever had writer's block? Actually, that's not my problem. My problem is writer's diarrhea. So I tend to just write and write and write. I was with a woman for several years and she died when we were in our 30s. And for a year after that, a year or so, I really couldn't write. I tried to write a book and I just shredded it. I don't remember anything about it, honestly. So that was the one period when I was blocked or whatever was going on there. But I got nothing done during that period. Cried a lot. Weird. True that I write with pencils. Are you kidding? Look, here's some pencils right here within grabbing distance. This is one of my favorites. This is a Blackwing 93. Don't buy these. Well, then buy them if you like. They're a little pricey, but sometimes people give me Blackwings. And this one says Alex Cross was here. This isn't a setup. It just happened to be the 2 pencils that I grabbed. But yes, I do write with pencils, with erasers always. And if the erasers are gone, I throw the pencil out. Yeah. Okay. So far, I've woken up every morning so far, which is good. I will go into the bathroom. I look at the mirror and I say, "You again?" I then will heat up some coffee. I quickly go through 2 or 3 papers or 4, whatever, Times, Wall Street Journal. I don't even know why I read the Times. So since I was a little kid, I've been reading the Times, but they're irritating me lately. Wall Street Journal, they irritate me too. USA Today, they irritate me too. And then the local paper, depending on where we are. Then I usually write a little bit. My wife and I, Sue, we go out and play golf a little bit. And speaking of irritating, she's irritating because she hits the ball farther than I do. Sue was a 4-time All-American. That's like 4 years in a row. Not a golfer though. She was a swimmer at Wisconsin. She's a good athlete, and I'm okay. Here's my sports highlight reel. I will give you this. I'll do this several times during the duration of however long we do this thing on Substack. I could dunk a basketball in high school. This is summer of my senior year, even though I'm 5'11", and I have 9 holes in 1, and Sue has 6 holes in 1. And I'm not that good, but I do hit the ball pretty straight. Crazy fans, yeah. I've had a similar question a couple of times when I've been out on the road. One time with Mike Lupica. Mike had the microphone, and the woman got up and she said something to the effect of, "You don't remember me, do you?" And I'm thinking, this can't be good. And then the woman clarified by saying, "You fired me one time." But she said, "But I forgive you because you're kind of funny." So that was nice. Another time, similar kind of question. And you don't remember me, do you? And I'm like, and then she said, "You asked me to marry you." And I'm like, oh man, this is getting worse and worse. So do I need a lawyer now? And then she said, "Oh no, we were in kindergarten or first grade." So that was kind of fun, kind of cute. I like to hang out with a bunch of them. I mean, Alex, obviously. Jane Smith, probably for dinner. Yeah, because she's funnier than Alex is. I'll say that for her. Some of the kids' characters, maybe. Jackie Haha, especially as she's grown up to be sort of a funny comedy writer. She'd be fun. Yeah.